Hey Dave, this is David. I see you on there, brother. I'm sure glad to hear you're okay. We've all been worried about you, and I want to share that with everybody, but really glad to see you back on with us. Hey, Mark.
Hey Dave, how are you doing this evening?
I'm good. Look who we have on our chat.
I see that.
Our
It's good to
good
see you
friend.
back, Dave.
Yeah,
We
Dave.
were worried about you.
We had everybody on here was looking for our Thunder Buddy Dave, and he's back with us, everyone. So welcome Dave back to us. I know you had um, some business you had to take care of with your family and everything, and we're just glad that it's okay and that you're back with us. We've missed you. Debbie Powell says, hey, cuz Deb. So, hello, Connie Chancellor, Tammy Tatum. Hey, Tammy, I'm glad to see her on. Hopefully, you're feeling better too. Crystal Eden says, hi, David. And Dave's saying hi back to Tammy. Mary Vorvis says, hi, David, Mark, and Thunder Buddies. Happy Turkey Day. Yeah, tomorrow
Yeah.
is Turkey Day. Oh, I tell you, Eric Brake, he's got the chills going because he knows what's coming, as we all do.
Yes, indeed.
Sandy Christian says, hey, David, Mark, and Thunder Buddies. And Dave says his parents are in their 90s. Seems like we're living at the hospital. Dave, I feel for you, brother.
Yeah,
Just
I
know that,
understand that.
yeah, you've got a lot of friends on here, and don't forget that. So we do care about you, and our prayers are with you. Hopefully everything will be fine. Just do your best. Hopefully you will have a good Thanksgiving. So we appreciate you and everybody else that's on with us. Glad to see you. Those of you who are watching over on the Facebook page at David Powell Weather and Wisdom Facebook, Chelsea Reese is saying Eli is watching us over there. So, hey, Eli, we're going to wave, babe. Dave says thank you all, and it is heartfelt, Dave. We do really care about you. You've come to be a part of our channel almost. You've been on here, I guess, ever since we started, and it wouldn't seem the same without him. Just wouldn't seem the same. But anyway, so let's talk weather because we have some interesting weather coming that is going to make everybody say, woohoo! Mark, hey, the National Weather Service is predicting snow. What about that?
I saw that. And they are a little bit timid with stuff like that. So if they're predicting snow, we need to kind of pay attention to it.
Yeah.
But you know something, Dave?
What's that?
I seem to recall a couple of months ago or so, it seems like a couple of months ago, when we were doing our winter weather outlook, that we said something about a cold snap and the possibility of snow coming in right after Thanksgiving.
And this is it. And
yeah.
Even though other people have been poo-pooing us, even the National Weather Service, remember we were up there talking to them, I don't see no cold air coming for the next 8 to 10 days. And that was only, a week ago?
a week and a half ago.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, but it's okay. We're proud of everybody. We love the guys at the Weather Service. We just aggravate them a lot. And like I said, other pages too are just, I don't know what's wrong with them. I do.
It seems like all week we've seen more and more of them start talking about a big Arctic outbreak coming, big snow coming. Mostly they're talking about for north of us. They're talking about across the northern states and over into New England. But it looks like we may get a shot down this way too. I'm not saying we're going to get much. But we'll definitely probably see some snowflakes in the air.
There were some indications we could get as much as an inch, as we saw earlier today. They've kind of
right.
Well, I don't know if they've changed. I'll show you everybody that. Well, let's go ahead and talk about the next 24, 36 hours, Mark. Then we'll go into Saturday, and we'll get into that more detail.
Well, in the next 24 hours, we do have rain moving into the area. It's maybe not quite as much down to the south of us, down on the Tennessee side, but you can see up to the in our area, we've got some rain showers moving through. That's mostly what it's going to be, is just rain showers. It's going to be in the overnight hours and into the very early morning hours tomorrow before it starts to taper off a bit.
Yeah.
But our temperatures are going to start to cool off. They're already fairly cool. Our highs are only in the 40s.
Right.
The low tonight's going to be in the probably low to middle 30s, maybe get up into the middle 40s tomorrow, and then the bottom starts to drop out. Thursday night, we drop into the middle 20s. High on Friday, maybe 40. Low Friday night, down around 20. Some areas are going to see the teens as we go across into the weekend. And then, we'll talk about what happens when we get into Saturday a little bit later.
Right now, I have the Thanksgiving outlook up in the graphics here. And you see mostly cloudy initially, then some sun later in the day. I kind of think that's optimistic about the sun, to be honest with you.
Yeah, kind of optimistic.
So it says Thanksgiving Day be pretty chilly with brisk wind producing wind chills that are 5 to 10 degrees colder than the temperature. So keep that in mind. Hopefully everybody is doing what Dave says do, drain and roll up the garden hoses and store them in the garage because you don't want them to freeze with this freezing weather coming in. And that would damage your faucets and everything. So
if you've got vents in your foundation, make sure they're closed as well. It's getting the time of year to close them up for the year.
Yep. And let's see here. Tammy Tatum says, I just had to break out of that joint today. They weren't giving away no turkey legs. I guess she's talking about the hospital. Tammy, I do hope you're feeling better because we got plans that you need to attend to. Chris Bijan says, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And Deborah said, a lot of folks saying hello today, are a good friend. So you can tell you were highly missed, Dave, I'll tell you. So let's go ahead and we'll look. I don't know if this, let's look at the weather story here. This is our chances for snow on Saturday. Now, they keep going up with this, Mark. To me, we've followed this.
They do. Earlier in the day, they were only calling for us to maybe be in a maybe between 20 and 25% chance. Yeah. Now they've upped Southern Christian County, that red band that goes through there. Yeah. That's going to be the 30 to 40% band. The band above that is the 40 to 50% band.
Which is a pretty good chance for snow. That's not bad. That's a pretty good chance.
And of course, up around the St. Louis area and up north of that, they're going to get a pretty good chance of snow.
Yeah, Madisonville.
Probably 1 to 2 inches up in that area.
Right. Madisonville's looking at a looks like a 50 to 60% chance, and then on up further north, 60, 70, and the chances go up. So these colors are not temperatures. This is snowfall chances, and they go up from black being very low to all the way up here to the bright yellow, which is like a 90 to 100% chance of snow around the St. Louis and Centerville area. So that's something to be thinking about. Let me see here. I'm going to go back to the weather story. Let's see if this is that the same thing as this one, the chance of light snow Saturday
Yes.
morning? Okay.
Yes, that's it.
All right. So let's look at the tropical tidbits. And this is for the 29th.
That's right. That's the GFS that is
Well,
just
back it
in the
up.
process of forming there.
Yeah, I'm backing it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
This is about noon on Thanksgiving Day. It's going to be cold. You see the 540 line right there just south
Right.
of us.
That's that cold air that's really starting to push down this way, and that's paving the way for the chances for snow. The snow that we're going to see is going to form up around toward the Nebraska area and come streaming down this way. It's going to be basically an Alberta clipper.
Yeah, and that's something that all of you need to be aware of. We've talked about this before in the past couple of weeks about see how these isobars are spaced together. Plus, they're coming from the northwest. That means that these little low pressure areas are fast moving, and they come through and they can drop a quick, inch or so of snow, maybe a dusting, but up to an inch, maybe even 2 inches if it's done right. But the models just don't pick up on that. I mean, it's really hard for them to see.
They're going to pick up on it, but again, we're seeing a snapshot once every 6 hours on the GFS. So again, as it rolls through there, it's going to be just like it's going to be to our west, then it's going to be kind of around us, and then off to our east. It's going to just it goes through fast.
And this is our look at 6 a.m. on Black Friday, the 29th, and you can see it is right chilly here. So we'll move on down. It still stays cold even at noon on Black Friday, and it continues to stay cold. Get into Saturday, we're still below freezing. And here
There's
comes
the snow.
Now, see how quickly that came in, though? That still looks to me, and it looks like this is another one up here. So this looks like an Alberta clipper. That's what it looks like. And as we follow it, now it kind of doesn't.
Again, poof, there and gone in a 6 hour period. So
probably a 6 hour period where we might see snow, but even this. So this is a model, and I'm just not comfortable with the way they handle these things.
The GFS, especially in the transition times of the year like this, does not often handle stuff really, really well.
We're showing something there, but it's not really painting too much. We'll see. There's a lot to be wondering about here. So. Like I said, just want to keep an eye on this and see what happens. Now, right now, I'm like Mark. I don't see a big accumulation or anything like that. Unless you go up towards St. Louis, then you might see some. But I do think we will see snowflakes in the air. So you'll see our first snowflakes, which makes our forecast absolutely correct that we put out. A couple of months ago, something like that, almost 2 months.
It was early October.
Yep.
It was early October when we came out with the winter weather outlook, and we've been hitting it pretty solid,
close,
probably at least a good 85%.
I would say so. So we'll go back at the end of all this, and we'll go back and look at it and say, okay, was this right or what? So anyway, all right, let's go on, and this is going into the rest of the November 3rd, December 1st. Staying cold. Look at there. It's just staying cold. It's not going to warm up a lot. And you know what? Look at this. See, now this is, I don't know. This is just another thing because the high is rotating clockwise. So, I can see why it would move that off to the east. And look at how tight those isobars are back there to the northwest.
Yep.
So, but the cold is coming back. We're going to get a little warm up as we thought. You need a little bit warm up to bring little rain to us. Let's see, that was on the 5th that we would get the rain. We're going to keep watching it. 6, and then we got another. Looks like another front coming in. This is at 12 a.m. midnight on the 7th in the morning,
Yeah.
And there it is. There's the cold air right back in here onto us about noon. And there it is. We're back in the cold air. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see something posted on that as far as that goes before it's all said and done. But anyway, then we have a little moderation again. But I'm telling you what, the systems are looking strange. They're acting different than what they do. This doesn't look like a typical season we've had in the past, does it?
No, it doesn't. And again, we're looking at the models here, and the models haven't been handling things super well, and they usually don't handle it super well when we're still transitioning between the end of the fall season and into the fall and winter.
Now, this is December 10th. This is where we're a little bit concerned about maybe a potential severe event.
They're not showing much right there, but we need to watch it because it kind of comes and goes in the model.
And that's at the end of the model run, but I know around the 10th or 11th we were watching it, and then we need to watch this little package right here. Because what happens, this is caused by a cold front, it looks like. And then once you get the cold air, these little lows like this sometimes will ride along that cold front, and then guess what? Here we go again. We're going to get another chance at snow. Yep. This is something that's going to be ongoing, but as we get into what they call the hammock week, which, do you know what the hammock week is?
Yeah, that's when you lay in your hammock all week because it's between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, that's it right there. It's the week between Christmas and New Year's, hammock week. We think a big change is going to come that will definitely plunge us into some deep cold. I'm going to have to tell you, we've got some serious cold air up to the north. It's building. It's going to continue to build. But I want to look at that real quick. This is Zoom Earth. It's a live satellite photograph. But what I want to do is get the wind pattern, see if I can pick up on it. Look at this. Look how wound up that is. Could that be the Aleutian low, Mark?
That's probably the Aleutian low. It's kind of moved down south of the Aleutians for right now.
There's Aleutian
because
Islands.
of the colder air pressing in on it from the north.
Yep. The thing of it is, it shows a little bit warmer air in this area, and that's kind of important when you get into the Gulf of Alaska and you have warmer air. Hey, if you want the Gulf of Alaska to be warm, if you're a snow lover, let's look at the temperatures real quick. Look at this. Look at how cold this is. 31 below zero. This is in Alaska, and this isn't too far. Fairbanks is at 19 below zero right now, and I saw one down here earlier that was bordering on 40 below.
Yeah.
But so what?
Sounds like that would be on up toward Barrow, up on the northern part.
Yeah, there's 37 below right there. You know, I don't know that you can tell the difference between 37 below and 40 below, to be honest with you. It's cold.
Only when you sneeze.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Can you imagine sneezing up there in that kind of cold air? You like blow out ice pellets.
Icicles, yeah.
And that's being serious, you can. But the other thing
there's an old trick that they do when it's under 20 below, I believe. They'll go out with a pot of boiling water and they'll throw it in the air and the stuff will freeze before it hits the ground.
Yeah. I've always wanted to blow bubbles into freezing air. I want to see those things freeze, and I don't know. That's just the child in me, I guess. But here's another thing that's interesting. Now, this is also going to be important in our future weather. Yeah. This is a lot more cold air than what was up there, say, a week ago. We've had a little bit of a cross-polar flow set up, so the cold air is being transferred over this way. What we'll watch is around Hudson Bay here. Right now it's pretty cold. It's 26 degrees, something. It's not overly cold, but we're going to watch for a polar vortex to break off and form over this area. When that happens, then, here we go. It's going to be there is more than one polar vortex, so there can be, But it looks to me like
there's different lobes of it, is what they call.
Right. So over here in in Siberia, you can still see that it is there was 42 below zero right there, 40, 41. This is some serious cold air. So, but you can see that's
not as cold as it gets. There's areas over in there that in the middle of winter will be 100 below zero.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep checking back on that. But what I'm saying is that well, let's see. Let's go on over here. This is 45, 50 below zero. Where am I at here? This is Greenland.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, the north part of it, anyway.
52 degrees below, 53 below zero. Yeah, that's Greenland. And so this cold air is in plentiful quantities in the Arctic regions of the planet. So what that tells me that as it continues to grow colder and colder, this air is going to be very heavy and get heavier, and it's going to break. It's going to break and come south at some point. And my thinking is that it'll come south along about Hammock Week. We'll see. Again, that's just one of those things that we watch, and just for your own personal knowledge, we watch for different signs of what's going to come down the road. So the other thing that we would be looking for would be in the Pacific, a dying typhoon or a recurving typhoon coming up the east part of Japan. Here's Japan. So the ideal track would be for a typhoon to come up this way and end up at the Aleutians, and that looks more like a dying typhoon right there. I don't know.
I don't know that they've had a big typhoon over in that area in the past week or so, though.
That's a pretty good swirl in the clouds, but
it's definitely a good storm.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're going to have to watch all this. It's one of those things we've been watching before, but this year it's a little different. There's more intensity to it. The cold is colder. Patterns are a little different, and they seem to be changing. So yeah, it's different. We're going to keep an eye on it, but if we have a typhoon that dies and moves up, or is not dying but just curves up into the eastern side of Japan up towards the Aleutian Islands, that's what creates a sudden stratospheric warming event, which in turn releases the polar vortex, releases some of this cold air that's up here. It doesn't show it on satellite, but then that's what sends the cold south to us. It takes about 10 days to get here for that whole thing to take place. We'll see. We'll just see. So that's one of those things I wanted to let you know, keep an eye on. So anyway, let's go back to our radar. And hopefully I've made myself clear as mud on all this. I mean,
Basically, it breaks down to the fact that it's going to be getting cold in the coming weekend, possibly some snow in the air, maybe a little dusting on the grassy surfaces, at least down in our area. And then beyond that, we're going to kind of roller coaster a little bit, but more cold is coming.
It certainly is. So we will see. I'm kind of looking at, I went to the single site radar, see if I can pick up anything out of the ordinary, and I can't. That's an airport radar.
Terminal radar. Yeah.
I think that's the other one right there. There we go.
Yeah.
So it looks like the winds there are out of the north at the temperature there is about 44 degrees, it looks like. So it is all rain. In fact, let me go back here to the multiple site radar again. And then I want to go down here to the winter radar, where it determines what precip you're looking at. And you can see all this is rain, a little bit of embedded heavier rain, but mostly just rain. I don't see any snow in any of this, anywhere in any of this stuff here.
Yeah.
Let me back out.
Not yet, but the cold air is coming.
Oh, yeah. But let me back out. See, okay, up here, Canada, we've got snow falling. Back here in the Dakotas, we've got some snow falling. And even back here in, let's see, this is Alberta right here. So, yeah, there is an Alberta clipper right there, Mark. Look at that.
How about that?
So anyway, and you know what? Let's take a look at Mount Shasta real quick while we're out here. Okay. Oh, wow.
Looking very pretty.
Very nice. I guess the mountain is off over here to the right, so the camera.
Right. I think that camera you can tell is looking more to the west-southwest.
Yeah.
Because of the way the sun's coming down on it there.
Yes. So, yeah, this is the sun setting in the west. So.
Yeah. So the actual Mount Shaft would be off to the right. It's north of where the town is.
Right. It's off this way. but still, nice little town. We never have had a chance to see that town since we've been watching Mount Shasta, but it looks like it's a decent little town that people enjoy living in, and I guess everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving there. In fact, it's 38 degrees, so it's above freezing. And let's do something else. I want to go, first of all, let me go back to the regular radar. Okay, let's look at Pinnacle Tower. I can hit the right thing. Here we go. This is Irwin, Tennessee. What a nice view. And look at the mountains around it, and these are stars in the sky. It's a starry night just before Thanksgiving. So all is well. Everybody's out cooking and everything. Chris Meacham says, I wish the weather will stay above my age. Anything below that is too cold. Gwen Cruz says, hey, guys. Mary Vorvis said she's been in 40 below, but I guess if we got real cold weather this year, I'm ready, I think. Abby's on with us. She says, Dave, hey, glad to see you back. Was popping on to give everyone an update on you. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Yeah, Amy, thanks for checking on him for us. So, Dave, Amy has been the one that took it on the job of finding out what became of you. So, you could shoot a phone number on your email to us first chance you get so we can check on you if something else happens. Hey, Charles Michael Henderson says, good evening, fellas. It's much colder in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, having Thanksgiving up north. Hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. God bless. We journey back to Hopkinsville next week.
Yeah. Hey, did you say hi to Wanda Downs? I noticed she said hi to you up there. I didn't know.
Where? I didn't see her. Hold on.
On up.
Okay, I can't get this cotton picking thing here to shift up, I don't think. I'll try. I'll go down here to the other one. Hey, Wanda Downs, she says, hi, Dave. But I think she's saying hi to Dave, our Dave. And he said hi back to her. Let's see here. I'm looking for anybody else.
There's Gerald Madden just
Gerald, he got out of his cage. How did Jessica let him out, you reckon? Unless she
probably needed more Christmas lights for that.
He says, Thunder Buddies, I hope everyone is doing well. I'm still liking the screen layout. We appreciate what y'all do. Thank you, Gerald. That means a lot. That really does. Yeah. And we're thanking you for that. That's why subscribing to our channel is so important. We do have to figure out what to do on adding more better layouts to bring you better technology as we go through this. And there's Jessica. I knew she wouldn't be far away. Mermaid Cakes 88. Hello, Thunder Buddies. I hope everyone is well and ready to eat tomorrow. Me. And then Amy says, "Thank you, Mary and Dave. Probably both of us, Dave." I tell you, it is nice. This is the eve of Thanksgiving. So what better way to share memories and talk than to talk to our friends on here. It's good to see you guys. And Wanda Down says, I don't mind the snow. I just want to be in it. Yeah, me too. I'm with you on that, Wanda. Linda McElrest
to see some snow.
Yeah. Linda McElrest says, Happy Thanksgiving. If somebody sees some snow, wait a minute. Mermaid Cakes. She says, Gerald is free right now. He just got done helping me, so I'm giving him a break. Well, I could go so many different places with that, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
But
leave it alone.
We are thankful. We're very thankful for all of you, and we're thankful for the ability to do what we're doing now. It gives us great pleasure to be able to give you some weather information, keep you safe. That is so important. Dave says he's got light rain there. Have you gotten some snow up there, Dave, so far? He's in West Virginia, so for those of you who have just joined us or got to know,
he may have gotten some, but I bet you the ski resort areas over to the west of him, up in the higher mountains, have gotten a lot more.
Yeah. Hey, there's my sister, Sheila Meadows. Hey, sis. She says, Happy Thanksgiving, brother. Oh, does my heart good, sis. I'm glad to see you on here. I'll try to call you here first chance I get. I'll try to do that on the way home. But anyway.
Yeah. Dave, I saw a picture today on Facebook from Snowshoe. They got over 2 feet of snow.
Well, that's good. Tom Mathis says we're all thankful for Dave and Mark. But you guys gonna make my heart warm up a little, make my chest a little warm. So let's don't get too mushy and everything. But anyway,
Nah.
yeah, Shauna Maddox.
It's
Hey,
Thanksgiving, and we're very thankful for you all coming to watch us, because if you didn't come and watch us, we wouldn't be doing this.
Shauna Maddox is on. She's over on the Facebook page. It's David Powell Weather and Wisdom on Facebook, and she says, "Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Dave and team." I appreciate you, Shauna. I'm glad to see you. I just don't get to see you as much. We used to talk all the time. She's been one of my old Facebook friends for years and years, and I've always valued her and many of the others that are on here that come on to say hello to us, and it's like friends. You know,
Yep.
some of them I've never met, but it's just like friends. Anyway, Lisa Diane Sylvie's on there too. She says, "Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone." And Dave says, "Thanks, Chris. You too." He's talking to Chris Beecham. Yeah, he said Chris had said, "We miss you, Dave. Have a good Thanksgiving." So, Dave, I don't think there's any doubt you're one of our most popular chatters on here. One of the most popular Thunder buddies that we have, and even with us, it's truly an honor to have you on with us. We love you to pieces, man. And in fact, all of you that's on here. It is a good thing to see. So if we start seeing some snow, and so, Shauna, she says, "Oh, thanks, David. I appreciate you." And I'm going to have to quit getting so, I don't know how you say it. It means it touches me whenever I see friends that come on and wish blessings to us all. And I guess that's what Thanksgiving's all about. And
Yeah. Dave, it was good to see you. Blessings to you and your parents as well. And hope everything's goes better for you.
Yeah, Dave, please send us a phone number or a way of getting in touch with us some way when we miss you. There's Allegra. Allegra Pace says, "Happy Thanksgiving, David Mark. What a blessing to have your guys' weather wisdom." Hey, Allegra, I talked to your sister the other day. I met her, I think, in Kroger. She's such a nice person, and she was talking good about you, and I talked good about you. I just told her, yeah, she's like another weather page. What am I going to do with her? She says, she's all right. She only likes you. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, good to see you, Allegra. Nice to see you on here. Connie Cancer says, "I'm your friend, David, from many years ago." Yes, we are, Connie. I think we lived next door to each other. She was my neighbor, and it was always fun to run into her and say hello, and I'd aggravate her all the time. I don't know. Sometimes I'd bang on the walls. "Hey, cut it down." Oh, no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, Connie. Yeah, she's a good person. I really enjoyed a long friendship with her as well. So many of you I've known for a long time. And, you're the reason I'm still doing it. I'll be honest with you. I can go somewhere else and get abused, but you guys make it worth taking the abuse. And I just want you to know that I think the world of you, even though you don't see me. I'm still having to deal with my Facebook issues where I've gone to a professional page. I don't know it. I'm not sure I like it. I enjoyed the close chatting together on there that I don't have now as much, but it's okay. At least we've got this and we can chat on here. Linda Valentine says she loves us guys. Thank you, Linda. We love you too. Lisa Sylvie says, "Happy Thanksgiving, David, Mark, and everyone." I wonder how many of you are cooking out there tonight, getting ready for tomorrow. Do you have big families planned and everything? Hopefully you do. Anyway, let's see. But just remember, there are those out there that don't have big families, and while we can celebrate, and the main thing is to be thankful. Thankful for the blessings that we've been given, even when we didn't deserve it. And boy, I tell you what, I've been a mess. But anyway, Don Lord says she's cooking, and Linda Valentine says she's cooking. And I bet your kitchen smells so good. It was nothing like going into my mom's kitchen on Thanksgiving and smelling the smell of cinnamon in the air. And anyway, Wanda Dan says, "Not me. I'm going to neighbors tomorrow." Okay, well, that's a good idea. Eric Brake says, just got back home from Tractor Supply, stacking salt. Ooh.
Oof.
Yeah, do you work there, Eric? Just let me know if you are. But yeah, that's. I think he meant stocking salt, I guess. But
Well,
anyway,
if it comes in bags for people to use on their driveways or whatever, he
yeah,
may have been stacking salt too.
yeah, that's true.
Bags and bags of it.
Tammy Tatum says she's going to Henderson. Are you going to Henderson for Thanksgiving, Tammy? And are you feeling better? That's the main thing. I want to make sure you're better and healthy. I can't wait to see you guys again, you and Dale. And Don Lord says, and we'll see cousins and a 90-year young aunt tomorrow. Chris Meacham says, going to take my grandmother to Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. That's nice, Chris. Really nice.
Yep.
You know,
They always have a good Thanksgiving dinner.
I got to tell you, uh, cherish those times with, especially with your grandparents. It's, time is fleeting, you know, and especially now, if you stop and think about it, this is Thanksgiving. You close your eyes, and when you wake up, it's going to be Christmas. And then you close your eyes and wake up, it's going to be a new year, and you think, oh my gosh, time, slow down. But that's the way life is, I suppose. Eric Brake says, I bought 2 bags, one for me and my mom. That's nice of you, Eric.
Yep.
Really nice. So let's see, what else is going on? We've been making some improvements. We've almost finished our 3D cloud. It's a thunderstorm cloud. I wish I could turn the thing around so I could show it to them. I don't know if I can. No, the camera's too close to this monitor, and
You'd have to stand up and go around the desk to do it.
yeah, I guess so. But anyway, I would love to show you guys this. Chelsea Reese says, time has flown by this year. It sure has. But, you know, I'm kind of looking forward to the doldrums of winter to maybe hopefully settle down and not have to do any yard work, which I'm not doing much now anyway, but still. I've got a lot of wild animals visits my place on a regular basis. I had a deer come up and wanted to use one of my pawpaw trees for a rub, so he's done rubbed the bark off one of them. And then I had a couple of possums that comes up and eats the outside cat's cat food. But I don't get much in the way of mice or anything. I got plenty of cats, and the possums eat the cat's food, so that I expect them to meow anytime. Tammy Tatum, she donated $5 to the super chat, and thank you, Tammy. You're so nice of you.
Thank you very much.
Chelsea Reese says she has a raccoon in their backyard. He's about 60 pounds. Yeah, they can get big, but they're aggressive. I pulled up the other night, and I was talking about my outside cats, and I saw one over. It was dark, kind of. I live out in the country, and it was dark in the driveway. So I said, "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty," and it came up kind of close, and I saw the white stripe down its back. I said, ugh.
Wrong
No,
kind of kitty.
no place for me, so I took off. But anyway, Don Lord says, thank you, Tammy. We all do appreciate you, Tammy. You've got to come by and see us here soon. As soon as you're well, we would love to see you. But thank you so much for that. It means a lot. And as I was saying, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We needed the subscriptions because the more subscriptions we have, the more YouTube will give us on ad revenue and everything. But so I'm thankful to you guys. I'm thankful to our sponsors too. I guess I need to mention our sponsors because they're pretty important to this channel. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Wait a minute. Mermaid Cake says, Jessica says she feeds a big old fat tomcat. We've named him SpongeBob. He keeps.
That's no way to talk about Gerald.
He keeps his distance, but he shows up on time for food every day. Well, I've got a tomcat that's a house cat, and his favorite show is SpongeBob. He'll sit up there and watch the entire show of SpongeBob. If he hears it on, he'll come running and jump up on the bed and he'll sit there and watch the whole show. I don't know what he thinks about it, but I guess he likes it. Chris Beecher says, my dad wanted to go. He's been having lots of health issues. Keep him in your prayers. Absolutely, Chris. I promise you. I hope all goes well. Tammy Tatum says yes and yes. And Mermaid Cake says, LOL, Mark. She likes her comment. But I was going to make a point before I did that. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, well, I don't want to ramble because all of you got better things to do and than to sit here and listen to a couple of old guys talk about weather and aggravating you all and stuff. But
we do need to pay some bills before we go.
that's what I was going to do. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mark. So I will tell you that we're sponsored by Michael Vance Contracting Roofing at 270-707-ROOF. Let me tell you, if anybody knows roofs, it's Michael Vance. You've got to call him. If you've got a problem with your roof, if you're getting a leak or something, don't wait. Just give him a call. You might want to wait and not call him tomorrow since it's Thanksgiving, but call him back. Call him on Black Friday. If you really got an emergency, call him tomorrow. Well, he'll probably get mad at me for saying that. But anyway, Michael Vance will never turn you down. He will tell you what you need to do and will help you out. He also owns Lakeside Campground Marina. And there's a website. Visit lakesidecampground.com. And, of course, we want to remember our Katie Moyer at Kentucky Hemp Works. Katie,
that's right.
I can't say enough good things about her. I hope to see her soon, in about a week or so. But she's got some great products. Some of that salve. I'm going to show you. We'll talk about the salve here real quick. So here we go. Anytime my aches and pains act up, I always reach for Kentucky Hemp Works Hemp Root Salve. It's easy to use. Just rub it on the affected areas and you will soon notice big relief. You can use it as a moisturizing lip balm or ointment that heals and protects your lips during adverse weather conditions and helps with preventing chapped lips. This amazing Kentucky Hemp Works salve is available in our online store at dpww.shop. Order today. And of course, I don't want to forget the Mid-South storm shelters. When the weather gets severe, have no fear. Those boys know how to put together some storm shelters. Now, I'm telling you, they've got some great stuff. I still got to put together another commercial for them. But let me tell you, if you haven't seen one, I'm going to show you why you should get one. What would you do when severe storms with tornadoes threaten you and your family? If you have planned properly, you will have a storm shelter nearby that is strong, safe, and will save your family's life. Mid-South storm shelters provide just that. They blend well with the landscape and are proven lifesavers. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. And, of course, you can see some of these products on our online store. And I'm going to be talking to the guys at Mid-South soon about them getting on our online store. The online store, we talked about it was going to be remodeled. We've had a little snag. Actually, just the holidays caught up to us. It wasn't time to get all the stuff on there we want to do. So it hasn't been updated yet, but it's in the works. It's going to happen. It'll be next week, I suspect. But you can visit it at dpww.shop or scan the QR code and be sure and visit and look at all the different products on there. We're going to have a lot more stuff coming, I promise. So anyway, I hope you like it. And let's see here. Let's look around just a little bit. This one right here is the, well, whoops, that ain't it. Well, we're downtown Katie's. Looks like the arcade.
That's about the only camera we've been able to find that's been working here lately.
I don't know what's going on with them, but we've got the elevator cam up and going. This is over at Hopkinsville Elevator on Skyline Drive. And you can see even that's kind of acting up a little bit. It's got a little wording on it. I don't know what's going on with it. But anyway.
That's banner. That's from, because we're pulling this off of YouTube. So even though it's Solutions Technologies camera that's up there, we're pulling it off YouTube, and they have a little banner ad on there that is hard to get rid of unless you can directly click on it.
Well, what you see there is Skyline Drive, southwestern Hopkinsville. You're looking to the southwest. The bulk of Hopkinsville is back to the right of this, but this is Kroger Shopping Center, and there's Walmart up there. There's the Penrod Parkway right here. And so anyway, nice night out for us. Well, actually, it's not that nice, to be honest with you. It's doing a little drizzly. You see the kind of a hazy look to the air, so there's some drizzle coming down. kind of a good night to stay inside and do a little bit of cooking and just enjoying life in general with
Yeah.
your family.
Yeah. Hello to Deanna Woods. She's saying hi from Camden, Tennessee, formerly from KD's.
Hey, Deanna, good to see
Yeah.
you. She's we have a lot of folks who, once they get on with us, they'll stay with us. Tammy Tatum says, Pepe Le Pew jacuzzi, better watch out. I swear. I should have known
She's
better.
still stuck on the skunk.
I should have known better than to even read what she wrote up there. Chris Beecham says, my cat loves watching Wheel of Fortune and the Kentucky games. Boy, I sure do enjoy those Kentucky games.
Does he ever win anything, Chris?
Yeah, those cats are something else, and they're smarter than we are. I just saying. Well, anyway, Mark, it looks like. Let's talk about our schedule. If there still continues to look like snow on Friday for Saturday, we will probably do another live update at that time, right?
Yep.
And really, I think we probably will do some kind of an update on Friday.
On Friday.
Know. Yeah.
And then on Saturday, if it looks like it's going to snow enough to really affect the road conditions or anything, I don't think it will, but if it does, we may get on a little bit then too.
Yeah, and of course, if there are road issues, then of course we'll probably have a team out looking at road conditions and things. We'll see. It's one of those things we kind of we have plans, but we play it by ear to see exactly what's going to happen. And so we'll keep an eye on it for you. Definitely be back Sunday for another weather update. And
right. And then we can talk about how much snow we did or did not get.
That's right. And then when the next one's coming. We're also putting together a Christmas edition from the spotters and our YouTube staff. We're going to have them on. We'll put together, I don't know how long it'll be, but it'll be a video of different Christmas scenes and them wishing Christmas. We've already gotten one from Megan, your granddaughter. She was so cute, and I wish I had it up here to play it right now because it is just great. She says she's going to wish us all a Merry Christmas, and she says, but some of you aren't spotters, but I'm going to wish you a Merry Christmas anyway. I thought that was just really sharp. But, yeah, she did a great job. So I'm looking forward to sharing that. And I think Lissa's going to come on with us. Those of you who remember Lessons with Lissa, Lissa's coming back, and she's going to be reading The Night Before Christmas, which I think will be good. So this is something we will run off and on, and hopefully you all will enjoy it, and hopefully you'll subscribe to the channel because that helps us to do things like that. And anyway, all right, Mark, so any final words you want to say?
No, everyone have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. Eat lots of turkey. Make sure you take a nap afterwards so you're not too sleepy when you try to drive home. Enjoy your sports games. Enjoy the day. Enjoy your family and your friends. And I hope it's a wonderful day for you. And again, watch out for the colder temperatures, wind chills, and the possibility of some snow in the air come the weekend.
Yep, and I echo those remarks, and just I do hope we see some snow, just see some. I think something peaceful about watching it kind of raises your spirits a little bit, but anyway. Mermaid Cake says, my thing's not updating up here, so let me catch it down here. It says, Happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and have a nice evening. And Tammy Tatum says, ask poor Chuck, when he was a dog catcher, he was made to take a
tomato juice bath.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's talking about the skunk.
He was a dog catcher. He must have run afoul with a skunk.
Yeah, a foul. Okay, I got it. Thank you all, everyone. And from all of us here at the YouTube channel at David Powell Weather and Wisdom, we do wish you a happy Thanksgiving and be blessed, and be sure to give thanks to the one who deserves our Thanksgiving. So thank you so much. And yeah, I'm excited for some snow too, Jessica. So anyway, we'll see you all maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. We'll definitely see you Sunday, but we could see you before then. So be watching for us and for our notifications. And you all have a blessed night.
Happy Thanksgiving.